I think the day has finally come, my friends. Time to give our brand spanking new mage weapons, or overhauled mage weapons in some cases, a proper go. We're going to put them to the test today, because today we're not going for just one boss, but two. King Slime and the Eye of Cthulhu. So welcome back, my friends, to the Terraria Let's Play. It is Python here, of course, and a massive thank you, as always, for all of your incredible support you guys have been showing this series so far. So, coming up first, we're going to make ourselves a few slime crowns. Although, with that said, have we even come across any demon altars in this world yet? I can't remember. We need to go explore the evil biomes. The awesome news is, on this world, my evil is limited to just one side. There's been so many cases in the past where I've had evil on both sides of the world. And when I say evil biomes, I am of course talking about the corruption and or crimson. A lot of the time, you will wind up with evil biomes on both sides of your world. I feel like it's been pretty rare that we've seen us having evil biomes on only one side of the world, and especially on a large world as well. Now, while we make our way over to the evil biomes, it gives me an opportunity to, of course, remind you folks that if you are enjoying these episodes and you want to continue seeing more, or you just want to support the channel because you're an absolute legend, be sure to drop a like beneath the video. I would very much appreciate it, my friends. And if you're new around here and you don't want to miss out on my future Terraria content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. What on earth is this? That's like the smallest horizontal underground section to a corruption I think I've ever seen. I guess one of the other things we could do in today's episode is explore more of the right-hand side of the world. Maybe we try and get ourselves over to the right-hand side ocean. See what other things await us on this world. But anyways, keeping on going. Here we are. Demon altars. And there we go. We have 3 slime crowns. I mean, I don't know about you folks, but I think we could probably get away with just doing this thing now. All you really need for King Slime is a second platform. So you can go between the floor and your platform. I mean, that really is all you need, in my opinion. So here we go. Rudimentary boss arena. We're going to be using this for both King Slime and the Eye of Cthulhu, of course. So we've got campfires, and then somewhere around, yeah, spare life crystals. 1 heart lantern there. 1 heart lantern there. And, I mean, aside from maybe trying to get ourselves some stars in a bottle. Oh, look at that. We've got ourselves some sand blocks. Beautiful. Where's the glass in here? There we are. So we make ourselves a bunch of this. Then we make it into bottles. And then, there they are. Increases mana regen when placed nearby. I mean, we're a mage, so that will definitely be a welcome thing to have. What buffs do we have? Archery, not really interested in that. I'm more interested in thorns. What do we got? Shine, swiftness, and maybe some other things? Iron skin is always a nice thing to have. Mana regen and magic power. The only thing is, I think those would be better suited for the Eye of Cthulhu. So, yeah. Without further ado, should we do this thing before it becomes nighttime? Boom. Buffing up. And here he is. All right, let's see how the Daybloom staff fares against King Slime. Oh, look at that health bar going down. Easy money, my friends. It's been a while since I've taken down bosses in just expert mode, so yeah, I don't imagine us having too many issues with this boss battle, but I mean, you never know. When King Slime gets to around 1,000 health and he shrinks in size, that's when he starts getting a little bit crazy, isn't it? So, I'll tell you what, let's get ourselves back on our platform here, and let's keep on going here, shall we? 1,500, 1,400... Going down nicely. I mean, yeah, not having many issues with this at all. It's kind of nuts to me that we'll be able to take down a boss in this game with a weapon that you can make in quite literally your first Terraria day. Although, with that said, though, you can also obtain things like the Wand of Sparking in your first day. And even that bad boy is enough to take down bosses, isn't it? So, yeah. I don't know, man. I think one thing that Terraria devs have done very, very well in the last few updates is speeding up and making the beginning of Terraria far more interesting and far more fun. And less grindy, more to the point. So, ladies and gentlemen, there we are. Nice and chill. And would you look at that? We've also got ourselves our first slime pet. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So, with that done, and the cronies taken out of the game, let's see what we have in the treasure bag here. We have ourselves our first... Oh, wait, no, our second saddle. Ooh, do we want to have the slimy saddle or the chillet? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, shall we get out our other buffs in preparation for the Eye of Cthulhu? I think that'd be an awesome idea. Where's my food chest? Here we go. Medium improvements to all stats. I mean, to be honest, I think we have an overkill loadout going into this Eye of Cthulhu battle, but I don't know, man. You just never know. So, shall we buff on up again? Summon in the Eye of Cthulhu. Shall we give... Oh, yeah. Give the gem staff a go. Now, as you can see, my projectiles are homing in on the Eye of Cthulhu very, very nicely. And that is because I am using what I would consider to be maybe an S-tier gem combo. We have the Emerald Robe and the Amethyst Staff. Amethyst allows homing projectiles, and Emerald allows fast-moving projectiles. But of course, this is just one of many, many different gem combos we can go for. But yeah, this is definitely a top tier one, isn't it? Like, there's absolutely no doubt about it whatsoever. I mean, just look at it. Absolutely surging through this boss battle. Where this gem combo is going to come in especially useful, though, is this phase right here. When the Eye of Cthulhu just goes absolute berserk mode. The homing projectiles are just going to be god tier throughout this phase. And look at that. Some of the projectiles are sticking on the floor like little mines as well. Dude, that was ridiculously easy. All right. Shall we give the Glacier Fang a go? I think that'd be a nice idea. So, yeah, get out of here, buddy. Let's do this thing. Eye of Cthulhu. Boop. Oh, yeah. That, my friends, is some damage. And the cool thing about this weapon is you can sort of fire it in two different modes. You can rapid fire it, kind of like this, which does a fairly okay amount of damage. Like, I'm not going to complain about it. Or alternatively, you could just go ahead and press and hold your click down. And you can charge up your attack. I'm loving Mage. Mages on 1.4.5.7 are so good now. And I realise that I've basically titled all of my episodes from this series so far, basically just glazing the Mage class as part of this update. But there's a good reason for it. Because they're kind of amazing. Oh, I love it though. I really, really do. Come on. Keep it going. The crit we are getting on this guy is kind of nuts. 65 damage, 126 damage. We have only 200 health left to take down here. Oh, what on earth was that? That was weird. My game just like stuttered for like half a second there. Anyway, never mind. That was that. I don't know what to say, man. I really, really don't. I'm absolutely loving these mage loadouts. Absolutely fantastic. There's just no other word for it. We definitely do need to give some other gem combos a go, though, don't we? So I tell you what, after this King Slime battle, we will give another combo a go, and we'll see how it fares against King Slime. I mean, let's be honest, it's probably going to be a guaranteed victory at this point. But it'll still be nice to just experiment, have a little bit of fun with some of the new stuffs in this update. I really do hope you folks are digging this episode so far, by the way. I'm having an absolute ton of fun with this. I can't believe how easy this has been. I mean, I realize, of course, that this is just expert mode. It's not the most difficult mode in the entire world. But equally, I don't know, man. It feels nice to feel powerful again. love this. I really, really do. I love having a nice chill time and not worrying about trying to maximize the efficiency of my loadouts. I like being able to just go into boss battles with whatever it is I happen to have on at any one time, you know? So then, what other combos do we have? We have a sapphire robe. We have a diamond robe as well. Ooh, what other weapons do we have? Any other staves? Emerald staff. We could double up on the emerald side of things, but I think what I'd actually like to do is... Oh, I don't know, actually. I mean, amethyst robe with an emerald staff, basically reversing what we were just using, could be an interesting way to go. We would have more damage with the staff, but we would have a lesser amount of increased mana, wouldn't we? So, shall we try emerald with diamond? Sure. Why not? I think that would be a really, really fun idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to rebuff up this time. We're just going to do this thing again. Hello there, buddy. Right, what I'm hoping for with this is that the diamond gem ability comes out to play just a little bit more. And already, what I am noticing is that the diamond projectiles seem to pierce. I don't know how many times they pierce, but they definitely do pierce. Yeah, this is easy beyond easy. I love the gem staffs in this game now. I really, really do. I urge you guys, if you're yet to play this update and you want to try out the most amount of new things at the beginning of the game, I absolutely urge you to give the Overhauled Mage class a go. It is so fun now. It really, really is. Look at that. See? The projectiles pierce a little bit. Would I be getting ahead of myself if I said maybe we could give the Eater of Worlds a go in today's episode as well? Oh, I don't know, man. As much as this might only be expert mode, you know, there will be some difficulty at some points, right? Although, I don't know. I'm actually kind of feeling confident right now, so... I kind of want to do it. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to go for the Eater of Worlds. Why not make it a nice three-piece? The traveling merchant has arrived, apparently. Not quite sure what he's doing way over to the left-hand side. I always thought the traveling merchant used to spawn at your towns. Maybe it's more so anchored on other NPCs. That theory being bore out by the fact we have ourselves a slimy dude right there. I don't know. Anyway, Behemoth, what have you got for me this time? For any of you guys who didn't notice, by the way, yes, I managed to get myself the magic hat from another traveling merchant since the last episode. So as you can see here, the set bonus when you have a magic hat on instead of a wizard hat is you have 60 increased mana. Look at the amount of mana we have now, 340. That is truly ridiculous. So, let's get ourselves a DPS meter. I'm going to buy myself some sake as well. I don't know what the heck that slime thinks he's doing. I'm going to buy myself some more sake. And then, yeah, we can use this as a semi-permanent source of buffs. If we really wanted to, we could put on this ninja armor and have ourselves a higher amount of crit chance and quite a lot more movement speed. And indeed defense. But, Hello, man. I'm kind of enjoying my mage loadout. Although, with that said, we could probably get away with putting on the ninja pants at the very least. Couple extra defense and a few little additional critical strike chance percentage points. Yeah. So then, Demonites. What can we make with all of that? The Magiluminescence. Always a safe bet, isn't it? Increases movement speed and acceleration and provides light. Love to see it. The Soul Scourge. Now that, my friends, would be one hell of an upgrade for our sort of summon side of things. 19 summon damage versus only 10 with the Cob Whip. Damn. Anyway, let's get ourselves a new fishing rod and then, I don't know, the Lightsbane? Sure, why not? We're not going to use the light pen right now. We're just going to have it sort of in preparation for the eventual Night's Edge. Hey guys, check this out for a speed and acceleration comparison. Without the Magiluminescence, I mean, this is already kind of an alright movement speed. But check this out. Oh my goodness me. I'm able to get off the line so incredibly fast. That is actually kind of crazy. And this is without a full set of ninja armor. So real quick before we embark on our journey to explore all of the right-hand side of the world, the surface anyway, I think it would be a good idea to pick up our buffs, and then we can take them with us, and we can place them down at the eventual Eater of Worlds arena. With that said, though, we should probably grab ourselves out the rotten chunks, and also, where are they? The vile powder. Ah, screw it. We'll get some bombs out as well, so we can bomb the crap out of some shadow orbs. Ordinarily, on a generic Let's Play, I would just go for the route of having a demon bow and Jester's arrows for the Eater of Worlds, but no. We are going to try our mage loadout. Now, as much as the Daybloom staff can probably give the Eater of Worlds a run for its money, it is the Emerald staff and the Glacier Fang I am more interested in trying out. In terms of the Emerald staff, I'm interested in seeing how the piercing diamond projectiles work. And then in terms of the Glacier Fang, just testing it in general. See how effective it is, especially when we've got the charged icicle attack. I think what we'll do first is we will explore the entirety of the right-hand side of the world. And then, yeah, we'll come back here and we will give the Eater of Worlds a bit of a go. Plenty of vile mushrooms to be had, which is awesome. The more those we can get, the more worm food summoners we can make eventually. All right, finally, we have cleared the corruption. Got ourselves a lovely oasis here. Always nice to see. And would you look at that? Yet another corruption. I mean, to be fair, I think this is to be expected, considering the fact there's no corruption at all on the left-hand side of the world. So, do you know what? I'll still count my lucky stars. We should be coming across the dungeon entrance pretty soon, right? Ah, there it is, in fact. Speak of the devil. All right, what kind of dungeon entrance do we have? Oh, yeah, it's an overhauled one. Nice. I usually like to light these bad boys up and then go crazy on the vases here. There's loads of them. And there we are. That's probably about as much as I care to explore of the dungeon. We will, of course, be returning there, probably not too long from now. For now, though, let's continue onwards. Oh, and that's about it, as it turns out. Huh. Okay. Well, shall we go see if there's anything to be had in the ocean? What have we got? Water walking boots is what I think I was saying I wanted to have before. Okay, we actually do have a chest here. No sign of water walking boots, though. And unless there's gills potions that we just picked up, I don't think we're going to have the lifespan to be able to explore way down here. Good lord, this goes far down. Jeez. All right. Don't want to go too much further, my friends. Right. Let's prepare. And let's take down the Eater of Worlds. I've just realized something. Why am I still using an aglet when I could get essentially free damage with the shark tooth necklace instead? Yeah, I should probably put that on, right? Alrighty, my friends. 3 shadow orbs. That is what we need to blow up. I think what we'll do is we'll start off with the more difficult to reach ones. Holy crap, how far down does this go? Alright, well, what are we gonna get here? Anything good? It's a musket. I mean, of course it is. I completely forgot. You always get a musket first time rolling, don't you? Plenty more bits and bobs to be had around here, folks. A whole bunch more random demonite, apparently. Always nice to have a top-up of that. It's got to be said as well, I'm really enjoying the fact that this is actually quite an open space. It's not bad at all in terms of like a pre-built Eater of Worlds arena. Wow, look at this area particularly. Damn. Holy crap. Do we have a lot of space? How are we still going? Oh, okay, we're not. I was just gonna say, look at how wide this place is. And that was all just one corruption biome. There's another one further on our right. Although it does appear to be a smaller one. But still, hey, would you guys stop hurting me? I'd appreciate it. This area here, though, is enormous. Look at the amount of shadow orbs we have to break. It's actually kind of insane. But once again, we're going to go for the more difficult to access ones first. What's that? Ball hurt. Alrighty, my friends. I'm thinking this area here is ideal for an Eater of Worlds arena. So, shall we make just a little bit of a start in terms of getting some buff stations placed down? I think that'd be a nice idea. As always, gotta make sure we Python-proof this arena. Last thing we want is to get stuck on the terrain. So, a whole bunch of wood platforms to stop us from going into the more harder to navigate areas. Yeah, definitely a good shout. Alrighty, one final buff station to place. And then, I'm thinking we're ready for this thing. It's got to be said, I've got a good amount of hope for this. My gem staff and diamond gem robe combo, definitely doing the job, isn't it? So, without further ado, are we ready? I think we are. Shall we go for just this one here? Alrighty, my friends. Buffing up. And here we go. Whoa. Interesting new sounds, apparently. Okay, very, very interesting. But yeah, as you can see, we have ourselves a Hunter Potion on because, yeah, Hunter Potion and Eater of Worlds, it's kind of a necessity, isn't it? Especially when you're fighting this guy underground. You want to know where the heck he is at all times, don't you? Right. If I could just get myself into a nice clear space here. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Okay, so the damage output of this staff is acceptable. Like, honestly, I'm kind of happy with it. What I'm more interested in is how the Glacier Fang will work. Okay, the crit chance is kind of wild. What about if I was to rapid fire this? How are we feeling about that? Boom. Ooh. Okay, that was a good amount of damage right there. Dude, the crit chance of this thing. They're doing so much damage. It's actually kind of crazy. Whoa. Okay, lots going on here. A little bit of health potion action. Definitely needed. I think what I might want to do is actually switch back to the staff. I don't know, man. I kind of like the staff. I like the fact that even if I miss, the projectiles linger around and act almost as if they're like little mines or spiky balls. They work nicely, is what I'm saying. I'll absolutely take it. This has been a cakewalk so far, but of course, can't go getting too ahead of ourselves. This boss might just split into like 20 different dudes, and then somehow I need to have like 20 eyeballs in my head to be able to track these guys. Oh dear. Alright, should we see how this thing does again? Hey, not bad. Oh, not bad at all. Seems like this Glacier Fang works better when you're able to hit the Eater of Worlds' head, or heads in this case. I'm loving this weapon. I'm loving this weapon. I'm loving all of the mage weapons that I have used so far in the series. And I really, really enjoy the mage class as well. I don't know how many more times I can say it. I just love it. They have done such a fantastic job with mages in this update. I'm so grateful. Like, seriously, it's fantastic. Alright, just a couple of dudes now. Okay, no, maybe just one. And there we go. And a meteorite has landed immediately. Wow. And on that successful and epic note, I think it's time to wrap up today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you folks have enjoyed this action-packed episode, giving our mage weaponry a proper go against the first 3 bosses in Terraria. Drop a like if you have enjoyed today's episode. And of course, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on my future Terraria videos. For now though, if you want some more Terraria to watch from this world, check out the series playlist. It's on screen for you guys right now. But for now, have a fantastic rest of your day. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.